Welcome in, everybody. Smokers Haven podcast. I am Andy. That's Z.
No, it's
I know. I was trying to get you. I told somebody I was going to try doing that today. I was going to point to you and say the wrong name. That's Z.
What up?
That's Coop.
yes, I am.
All right, week 13 recaps, and after this, we'll do some picks that you guys should never go by, but.
Well, you can kind of listen to me, but don't
Kind
listen
of.
to these two.
Last week was a little better for us. But still not great.
I think we all just. I don't think I'm the only one. Never mind. We'll just start with my league.
All right. Playoffs coming up, too. 1 week left. So excited.
With bye weeks determining that. Florida Bills gives you this week's beatdown of the week. Defeating Wicked Clowns 146-81. Chase and Lamb put up 26 apiece to lead Florida Bills team. McCaffrey had a 21, Kyron Williams 18, Ingram 19 helped seal the win. Trevor Lawrence got hurt, but he did put up 29 points, and Pollard 16 were the only ones to show up for Wicked Clowns, putting that 7 losses in a row for him.
Ouch.
In a
Yeah,
row.
it went from having a bunch of close games to just getting its butt whooped.
A big fish pulled the token white guy overboard for a 177-123 win. Prescott's 34, Henry's 24, and Samuel's 34 put up the big ones for Fish. Did you read the rest of it? Pacheco chipped in 20, Rashad White 18, A.J. Brown 15, helped get the easy dub. Freeman 0, London's 1, and the Browns defense -1 help sink this ship this week.
Ouch.
Collins 29, Evans 25, Hubbard's 22, and Minshew's 22 points were the only survivors of this Titanic story. Honolulu Blues extends his winning streak to 8, beating Fins up 109-77.
Good job.
No, it's not.
Marvin Harrison
His
Jr.
3
is
wins.
mine.
His 3 wins are still against us.
Yeah, I know. back to back, too. That's fucked up.
Tua leads the way with 23 points for Blues. St. Brown had a 12, Olave 14, and Tyreek 14. Charbonnet 16, and Aubrey's 15 were almost half of Fins up points. This win gives Blue a first-round bye.
I like how he has Tyreek listed as Tyrek.
It's a T-Rex. I told you I'm doing something different. Smokers Haven snagged a little fish, 94-77. Are you trying to find a button to push? Or?
trying to find one that would boo.
Whatever. Devontae Smith's 20 and Achan's 24 lead the way for Smokers. Hall put up 20 for Little Fish, but that was about it. He had 10 players either on a bye or an IR this week. This win puts Smokers back in the playoffs at the moment.
Not super excited about being in the playoffs in this league. I'm going to get smoked.
Yeah, so am I. Kick-Ass finally gets his first win against me. And as long as he's been in this is his first time ever beat. This is before you guys even got into it, too. So I'll give you one of those, bud.
I got that for you.
Thanks. There you go. Tyreek's 30, Kamara's 26 were not enough for Chronic, as Kick-Ass's Connor's 22, Pittman's 22, and Laporta's 24 were just a little too much. This is my 5th straight loss, which sucks. But still
got a
playoffs.
chance.
I'm still in. Standings, Honolulu Blues clinched the bye. Big Fish clinched the spot. Florida Bills clinched the spot. Token White Guy has clinched the spot. Smokers Haven, win and you're in. Chronic, win and you're in. Little Fishy, win and a Chronic or Smokers loss, and you get in. Kick-Ass, win, and 2 of the 3 teams, Little Fishy, Chronic, or Smokers Haven, lose, and you're in. Wicked Clown and Fins Up, both of you have been eliminated.
May as well just give it up, Kick-Ass. You don't need to be winning.
Try your heart out. You can do it.
Take pick 1, 2, 3.
Little Fishy, this is why you need to lose this week. Kick-Ass.
He actually plays this one, though. He plays in this league.
Well, yeah, he's
But
doing trades. He's actually trying to win. He just hasn't won. He's getting unlucky. It's a lot of points.
All right, week 14 matchups. Fins Up versus Wicked Clowns. The loser gets the first overall pick in next year's draft.
Ooh, that actually is a big game then.
I was almost put game of the week, but I don't know.
It's for the number one pick. So.
I mean, I've got both.
Big Fish versus Kick Ass. Kick Ass needs to win and some help. Florida Bills versus Little Fishy. Little Fishy needs this win and a little help. And then to
I need to win.
Smokers Haven versus Honolulu Blues and Chronic versus Token White Guy.
Good luck this week, sir.
I need to win to get in, but I won't feel bad if I lose.
You said that last time and you win. So.
Okay. I'll keep trying as long as there's a chance to make the playoffs. I'll keep trying. Doesn't mean I can't root for me to lose.
Yeah, I know.
I can't lose on purpose when
That
there's a
just
playoff
don't make
chance.
no sense.
I can't do it.
Well, we'll go over here to, I don't know, Coop for one of yours.
Right. We got the starting off here with the winner take all. We got starting off our Mixmas beating Token White Guy 141 to 100. Mixmas had Debo for 33 and Hurts for 25, and then 22 for Minshew, and just a good day from the rest of his roster. Nothing I could really do. Did have T-Law and CD for 29 apiece, and then T-Law for 29 and CD for 26. And then my next highest score was Levis at 13. So,
Ouch.
yeah, kind of a disappointing day from the rest of the roster.
Yeah, Levis had one good week, and he's just living off that.
Well, I needed him because I've lost all my other people. So
Quarterback injuries this year have been out of control.
that, and I've lost my first 4 running backs. So, yeah,
Good times.
It's been fantastic. Next up, we got Smokers Haven over Wade in a nice race for the top seed. Smokers Haven won 147 to 113. Smokers Haven got 28 from Stafford, 24 from King Henry, another 22 from Pittman in the win. Wade had Russ cooking for 15 and Mahomes for 14. From Cortland Sutton in the loss. 17 from Russ. Keep forgetting those numbers.
Space them differently.
Yeah.
Put bold letters.
Bold letters, people.
Commas.
Just a good win. Secure that top seed.
Locked up that bye since it's only the one bye week.
Yep. Next up, fucking Killer Cards obliterates Inside Insight 207 to 109. You heard
That's
that right.
scary.
207. Killer Cards got 34 from Dak and 29 from DK. Jordan Love 26, Mixon with 22.
He got 34 from Dak and DK.
Oh, 34. Oh, that was.
Fuck, Dak and DK. DK went
Reading
fucking
is
off.
fundamental.
DK went crazy.
Yeah. I know a few people that benched him. Thank you, Shane.
Yeah, me. I did in the league.
But yeah, just a huge day from Burt Cookies. And Inside Insight did have Old Man Flacco go for 20, 29 from Tyreek, and 18 from Rashad White. But yeah, when the other team puts up a 207.
Yeah, Brandon just killed it. He's gonna be difficult in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's not all of his guys are done with their buys.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Wiki Clown over the bye week, or known as Leno right now, 143 to 72. Wiki Clown got 20 from Goff, 25 from Kamara, and 26 from Chase, and another 23 from Tua in the win. Leno did have CMC and Watson in, who both put up over 20, but also 3 players on bye in the lineup.
Yeah, I think he basically conceded at this point.
Because he's not good.
He's, I think he's
call
trying
him
to
out.
tank for that Marvin Harrison.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's it.
Yeah.
Trying to,
in
Yeah,
the
that's
redraft league,
or maybe he's trying to get in so he can have a good chance at,
he can decide how the draft order is determined.
yeah,
So, hold on a second. This is the winner take all, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So, does it go by standings next year? Or is it a whole new fucking...
Yeah, it's brand new.
So, like
The
Draft
only
order
thing
will
that
be
carries over
determined-
from this
So
year to
let's
next
say-
year is the
let's-
rule changes
let's
that
say
could make.
Brandon wins. He could still get the number 1 pick
Yeah,
just by random. Okay, no, I'm just
Yeah,
checking.
absolutely.
I'm just checking
Yep.
now.
Well, yeah, it's not like it's a dynasty.
it's a
you know?
redraft, so, anything goes.
No, I
next
know
year.
it's been just so long.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing, the team that gets last gets to decide how we determine the order, but it can't be something that
So what-
favors them. You know what I mean? Like it can't be like you couldn't pick a foot race to determine the order because that would favor you.
I wouldn't do that.
Has to
I
maybe
told
you could pick like a random kids foot race and we pick the kids like on the league. You just can't pre know the outcome of what's going to happen. I think it'll be fun.
Everybody's got to pick a kicker until that gets to me. Yep.
No, we
Can't
already
do that.
discussed that one.
All right, moving on. Little
we
Fish
did.
Squirts by Chronic,
Bullshit.
119-15.
That's a bullshit game.
Little Fish had Purdy for 38,
Jesus.
McBride for 18, and Ayuk for with 13 in the win. Chronic had Evans for 25 and Laporta for 24 and 19 from Howell, but a holding call in overtime
Yep.
that negated
Yep.
Ridley's big catch.
Yep.
How many yards
Cost
was
him
that?
the dub.
40
It
something.
was like a 43
That
yarder.
put me. That had me.
It
the
was
win.
literally
that
just
had
enough.
me the win.
That cost me $50. I had the prop. I needed 31 more yards from Ridley to win my prop.
Yep.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, the other problem for Andy,
Bullshit.
though, was Tank Dell going down early and putting up a 0 and then also taking a 0 from K. Dotton.
I don't know what happened with that. That was
Yeah,
weird.
that was weird. He's
Tank
been
Dell
good
one
all of a
sucks.
sudden.
That's what happens when you run your 165-pound receiver into the middle of the line on a
Yeah.
sneak. Like, what are you doing?
Why is he out there doing that?
Poor guy.
Next up, we got Burnt Cook smacking Jarvis around 131-98.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I got.
Burnt Cookies did have Nico for 29, A-Chain for 23, and 15 from A.J. Brown in the win. Jarvis had Gino go for 35 and 15 from ETN. And Jerome Ford with 12. His 3 starting wide receivers, though, combined for 2.4 points between Sky Moore, Tutu Otwell, and Hollywood Brown.
Jeez. That's like gross.
So with that, Smokers Haven is in the lead now for the bye week coming up here. He is also looking at the number 1 seed.
I would say not just
Pretty
in the
much
lead.
locked
I,
in.
I locked it.
Yep,
There's
locked it in.
I've got like 3 games separating me, I think.
Next up, we got Killer Cards at 16-10 in the 2 seed. Wade in the 3rd seed at 15-11. Wicked Clown also at 15-11 in the 4 seed. And then Inside Insight as well at 15-11, kind of spotted in that 5 seed. In the playoffs right now, we got just kind of holding on. Burnt Cooks at 14-12, and then Little Fish at 13-13 with the 7th seed.
Bullshit.
And then you got, so you're saying there's a chance.
No, you have. I could still make it. That's
Yeah.
a different saying.
Chronic at 12-14.
Yeah, that's
So-
me. Which is still bullshit. Because I would have had that fucking win. And plus, he had that little token for that second one, which would have gave me 2 wins.
Oh, that's a big, big shift.
Yeah, that would have gave me 2 dubs.
Ouch.
And
Yeah.
then we have the Dead and Duns, Mixmas at 11-15, Token White Guy at 9-17, Jarvis at 9-17, and Leno at 8-18. I'm just sitting there, just if I hadn't lost so many people early on, I could have still had a shot, but just I lost so many fucking people.
Yep.
This is, especially when you lose both your starting running backs within like the first 2 weeks.
That's what's carried me is having so many running backs.
Final matchups of the week. Again, this is the last week of the regular season. Smokers Haven versus Jarvis. Killer Cards versus Leno. Wade versus Burnt Cooks in a 3 versus 6 seed right now. Inside Insight versus Wicked Clown in a 4 versus 5. Little Fish versus Mixmas. Again, Little Fish needs to win or score above the league
Wait,
medium
you
to
say little first.
basically
You said little first, right? I heard that.
Little Fish.
Ooh, points wise, Andy's
So-
right there.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. And then Token White Guy versus Chronic, who needs a win and to not be above the median, or have Little Fish not be above the median or not win and not win to be below the league median.
So I play you in another one.
Yeah.
This will be 3
If,
that I know off the top of my head.
If they do tie with the same record, he does need to then outscore Little Fish by 8 points
Yeah.
to be
That's
able
easy.
to
That's easy.
take that. So if they somehow
I got,
finish same record.
I got a secret weapon this week. His name is fucking Ezekiel Elliott. Why is he sneaky? Because Ramadre is not playing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but
He's
they
gonna
can't throw the ball either, so teams just
Well,
go
you
load
gotta
up on
give
the
it to
box.
him then.
they covered the spread last week. They scored 0 points, but they covered.
Well, yeah, because somehow San
6-0.
Diego only. Yeah. What?
Oh, I don't know.
So, yeah. Moving on here, we'll move over to Z for his first here.
All right. We're going to do the South Dakota Auction League, or my RSO.
Yeah,
We'll
no.
start off with Teabaggers defeated Burnt Cookies 115-61. Jordan Love scored 23. Nico Collins went off for 29 in the win for Teabaggers. Killer Cards defeated Fish 148-138. Alvin Kamara and Mike Evans both scored 25. That was for Killer Cards. We got Brock Purdy scored 29, Chase 26, and Christian Watson 24 in the loss for Fish. 138 losing sucks.
Yeah, that's when you put up big numbers like that, it's always kind of difficult.
Inside Insight. Hoping a can on Leno. 144-79.
Wait, somebody got that from me? I thought that was mine. I thought that can was meant for me.
It was. I was hoping it was.
Oh, nice. I don't care. I'll take it.
Did you see what the score difference was?
Yeah, I just now seen it.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh my
By
God. I
1
thought
point. I didn't get to open one on Andy.
you don't get to now.
Tyreek Hill scored 30 for Inside Insight. Stafford and Achan added 23, and CMC put up 20. We had CeeDee Lamb and Mixon score 26 in the loss for Leno. Injuries and benchings just destroyed his roster in this league. It's no quarterbacks. We got Donkey Puncher eked by Darkstar Dragons, 145-144.
Gotta win, guys.
Trevor Lawrence scored 25 before the injury, and Laporta continued to crush with 24.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a crazy one.
Trevor Lawrence got you just enough.
Jake Browning scored 26 points.
Yeah.
That was a good pickup. Pittman 22 and Puka 21 in the loss. Almost got him the win getting Browning.
Yeah, I was kind of sweating it out there. I was like, no overtime. No overtime.
Darkstar would have won if he plays DK over any wide receiver, but especially if he played him over Taysom Hill and Curtis Samuel. Either one of those, if he would have played. I wouldn't have benched DK for either one of those guys.
No.
I benched DK for basically Calvin Ridley, I guess, but
The only way I'm putting Taysom Hill or Curtis Samuel in this is if it's bye weeks and hurt.
that
And
one
I
was
have
rough.
to play them. I'm not
Luckily,
playing-
it might cost him the bye, I guess, but yeah, we'll get to it. Jarvis defeated Bald Beavers, 124-37. Debo had 33. Derrick Henry had 24 before the non-concussion, and Jalen Hurts scored 23. Smokers Haven defeated Andy, 110-46.
Yeah, you did.
Dak continues to be on fire with 28. Devonta Smith scored 20.
And that was more than my fucking team combined.
Yes, it was. That was enough.
Yep.
You only needed Debo and
Next.
Henry, and you were already.
Well, I could have got a
standings.
couple more if, Pickett didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
But now I get to play Bryce Young, I guess.
We got Killer Cards is in first at 11-2, locked up a bye week. We got Darkstar Dragons is in second at 10-3. Fish is in third at 9-4. Inside Insight fourth at 8-5. We got Smokers Haven and Teabaggers tied for the fifth and final playoff spot available at 7-6. Because, well, we'll get to that. Jarvis and Andy are tied for seventh at 6-7. We got Donkey Puncher, Burnt Cookies, and Leno tied for ninth at 4-9. Donkey Puncher basically locked up the 6th seed, though, due to points. Just can't win.
Nope. I got one this week, though.
Yep.
Points, they're not
Ball
gonna get
Beavers
some
is in
wins the
last
playoff.
at 2-11.
Better get some of those wins coming up, bud. You better get on some type of
It's
hot
time to
streak.
start
Yep.
streaking, baby.
Week 14 matchups that matter. So we got Smokers Haven versus
I
Leno.
need this one.
We got Teabaggers versus Inside Insight. Inside Insight is what I wrote, but I know what it is. If Smokers Haven and Teabaggers both win, it'll come down to points to determine the 5 seed.
I didn't even see that.
And we're fairly close to each other. I think we're within about 14 points of each other. I got a slim lead. In the game of the week, we got Fish versus Darkstar Dragons for the second bye week.
And this one, this is yours. So, third seed gets choice of matchup, correct?
Yep, third seed. So the loser of that game will get to decide whether they play
You or
the
me
5
or
or the
Wade.
6 seed.
Yep.
but
2024 draft order update. So we got Ball Beavers has the 101 and a 36-point lead on Andy, who is in the 102 spot.
yes, he is.
Andy's got a 25-point lead on Leno at the 103. Nobody else really close. That's basically it. I'm going to be super happy if I get 103 for CD in the last year of his deal. That'll be amazing. Smokers Haven, I'm sitting at 104 if I happen to miss the playoffs. If I make it, though, obviously, then I'll be somewhere 7 or later.
7 sounds about
Burnt
right.
Cookies is 5, Jarvis is 6 right
So
now.
basically, if you make the playoffs, they move up one, and
Yep. And yeah, that'll do it for my RSO recap. So go over to Andy.
All right, numero dos for my Spanish-speaking friends. Brandon's league.
Yes, sir.
What?
I said, yes, sir. I like this league.
All right, and that was it. Over to you.
he's still just mad.
Not really. I have too many leagues. Like this year, I found out I need to cut them back. I have to get rid of some. Like I have to.
I just set a
cannot-
little bit of time aside for a couple days a week and go through each one. Set my lineup, go through each one, do the
I did that
waivers.
yesterday, and it took me like an hour and a half
Holy.
to go through all my leagues and like see like waivers and stuff. Yeah, like I said, I need to cut some leagues.
And make quicker decisions.
No,
You can't smoke a bowl in between every fucking
No, it's a good thing.
decision.
Good
Who's
thing
my
I don't.
quarterback? All right. All right, move on to running backs.
No.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun. This week's ass whooping was brought to you by Fish's team. Fish spanks Burnt Cookies 125-32. Debo Samuel led Fish's team with 32. Rashad White had 16. Olave 12, and the Bucks D with 24. Added to this beatdown, Burnt Cookies didn't play a lineup.
Yep.
People who do this makes it hard for people like me to want to stay in leagues like this.
They just donate money. I
That's-
don't mind.
That's you. Me, that's different.
I mean, I'd prefer they played a lineup every week. I'd prefer draft order not be set based on record. But if they want to keep donating,
Rate My League, a.k.a. Rasta Mikasa. That's
Rate
what-
My League hates me.
RMLHM.
Well, it's Rasta Mikasa to me. That's what I see when I beats the girls 108-53. Falcons defense led the team with 29 points for the easy dub. Stroud added 12 and ETN had 14 as well. The girls didn't play a lineup. Again, some people suck.
She's purposely going for the first pick.
Don't care. People suck.
Just got to change the way that's determined.
Smokers Haven got the luckiest win of his life, beating Chronic 156-111.
Yeah, 156. Oh, lucky.
Smokers had the best game of his life with Metcalf leading the way for 31 points.
Played him in this league.
Kamara had 23, Pacheco had 18, Evans 22, Lamb 20 for Smokers.
When I
Haven.
get fucking Jefferson back this week.
Chase had
Maybe.
20, Howell had
All right, he's
19 to lead Chronic's team. But it didn't help that I had Connor with 22 and Mixon 23 sitting on the bench. It would have been close. It would have been like 150. You still would have won.
Yeah.
though. So,
Yeah, I'm surprised you had Mixon down there.
oh, fuck, he had Browning. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was thinking of this too. How do you think Lamar Jackson's thinking right now? Cleveland, backup.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, backup. Cincinnati,
Division
backup.
just his. I mean, it's
Yeah.
they're gonna walk away with it now. They were gonna anyways, but
Well, yeah,
they
were the best.
would have had a challenge from the Bengals with Burrow.
Not anymore.
No.
No.
Well, look, Browning looked
Oh,
decent.
Browning
but
does what
he's not going to keep doing that. That's just not going to
I
happen.
did pick him up, so I can't say nothing bad about him. Killer Cards defeats Leno's team 161-135. Good game this week for Killer Cards as most of his team had double-digit scoring. Prescott led the way with 37, Kyron Williams 17, Pittman 16, Watson 20, and Nakua 20.
Not a team I want to play in the playoffs.
Well, I won't have to, so I don't care.
Team's good.
Trevor Lawrence put up 32 before getting hurt for Leno's team. McCaffrey added 19, and Achan put up 22 as well. Jarvis beat Inside Insight. I said that right? 120 to 110. Henry's 24 points and Collins 25 helped Jarvis here. Tua's 26 and Laporta's 20 led the team for Inside's team. The Ramadre injury probably cost him this win.
Yeah, it hurts losing running backs this late in the year too. No one to replace them with.
Standing, Smokers Haven clinched a first round bye. Leno, Inside Insight, Killer Cards all clinched a spot. Rasta Mikasa, win and you're in. Fish's team, win and you're in. Jarvis' team, win and a Rasta loss and you're in. Well, you'll figure this out later. Chronic, Burnt Cookies Girls, eliminated. Chronic was your back-to-back champ. Won't be the three-peat. This week's matchups.
Oh, you were back to back?
I was. Yeah, you right. Wait till you see the dust that comes
Eliminated
off
the
of
back
this.
to back.
Yeah,
That's right.
shut up.
I'll pick it up from you. I'll take it in and get it engraved with my name
Okay.
after your two.
Yep, that's right. My two. Next week's Chronic versus Rasta Mikasa.
Great My League hates me.
It's Rasta
Alley
Mikasa. You say it whenever you want. Your turn. Smokers Haven versus Leno. Inside Insight gets the bye week this week. Fish versus Jarvis, and the winner is in. Basically. And Killer Cards gets the other bye. I didn't even want to write their names because they don't even play a lineup. So,
Does he play a second team?
maybe. He plays one of those two, Burnt and Girls.
Yeah, good luck, everybody. You're going to need it in that league.
Nah. I guess over to Coop.
All right. Next up here, we got Ryan's RSO, or the Sioux Falls Fantasy Addicts. Yeah, I guess some of that Tyrone Biggums. Like, give me some fancy water. Starting off here, we got Burnt Cookies. Treats Tony Romo like the Cowboys treat the playoffs. 132 to 94, which happens to be the last time the Cowboys were actually good. Burnt Cookies had all but one player in double figures, led by Pittman for 21, Goff for 20, and McBride for 18. Tony Romo had Evans and Kamara for 25 apiece, and then 20 from Flacco, but not enough, as didn't have a second QB to start this week. So, all right, so I had it scrolled all the way down. Next up, we got Smokers Haven bus up Green Solutions victory, 164 to 105. Smokers Haven had
I
Dak
was
for
like, where the
33
fuck are
and
you?
26.
Yeah, where did
So
you go? What
lost.
happened here?
CD for 26
I
again.
think I missed the first half. I think I zoned up.
I
too hard.
started at the bottom one.
I
so
was
my
looking
thing
all over
scrolled
like,
down.
where am I?
So wait a minute. The first one was Burnt Cookies.
I did the Burnt
Yeah, I
Cookies
did the
Tony
very
Romo.
bottom one because I somehow had it scrolled down when I clicked on the page.
Wasn't me.
What? Okay.
So lost.
They get Green Solutions victory. Got 25 from Hertz and 20 from CNC and 13 from Brendan Ayuk in the loss.
Your next part.
Yeah, is Eckler done?
Oh my goodness. He does not look good. These last 3 weeks or so, he looks downright bad.
That whole team has looked bad.
They have. But is that because he looks so bad? Like,
Yeah, because it's just, is he still hurt or is he just
I don't know.
Done.
That one run a few weeks ago where he was running on the sideline and just looked uber slow. He was tracked at 13 miles per hour. Fast for me or you, probably, but not very fast for the NFL.
No. I mean, it's just one of those things like you almost have to consider start benching him.
But speaking of the tracker, did you see the Jamison Williams reverse touchdown run?
Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck, he looked fast.
Yeah.
It was only like 20 or something, 20 miles an hour, I think, just over, but he looked like ridiculously fast. Everybody else looked like they were standing there.
That was my sneaky pick for the DraftKings
Yeah.
last week.
I got smoked in that.
Next up, Inside Insight cruises to a win over Commish, 133 to 75. Inside Insight had Nico for 29 and Laporta for 24 and 17 from Russ and Rashad White in the easy dub. Commish had 35 from Gino and King Henry for 23, but had 4 players on bye weeks in the starting lineup.
Yeah,
Next
he's not
up-
having a good year, fantasy football wise.
Yeah. Going. Maybe he just believes in the class of 2024.
I guess so.
Next up, we got Killer Cards, Scalps the Fighting Rabbits, 138 to 84. Killer Cards had Purdy for 36 and Debo for 33, and another 22 from James Conner in the win. Fighting Rabbits did get 28 from T-Law and 23 from Tua, but nobody else got over 8.
That's rough.
Yeah, kind of hard to do. Team 8 is still their name, I think.
Yep.
I don't know if it's an actual team name or if that's just the spot they
I'm gonna change
take.
my team name to like Team 11,
Yeah.
Team 7, or
Team 420.
Team 4. Team 4. It's gonna be spelled
Comes away with an
F-O-R-E.
upset over Dark Star Dragons, 123 to 102. Team 8 did have Stafford for 29, 34 from DK, and then D-Hop with 15. And even having DJ Moore in the lineup, who was on a bye week, still won. So, yeah, bad week for Dark Star as he had 29 from Tyreek and 22 from Minshew and 17 from Stroud, but a total of 3 points from his running backs between Samaje Perine and DeAndre Swift, and then took a 0 with Tank Dell.
Yeah, that Dell injury, that's rough.
Yeah, I'm sure that felled a lot of lineups this
Yep.
week.
Yeah, not to mention you're so close to playoffs, and I mean he was a starter every week. And
Oh, he was a starter in my late whenever
Yeah.
I had him.
Yeah. Next up, we got Chronic over the bye week. Tank for Caleb. Chronic did have 29 from Jordan Love and 23 from Achan. I think is how you say his name.
Achan!
Achan.
It's like you gotta
16 from Ferguson. Oh, you just got a karate chop.
I just think of that. Like I do that so many times already. Like, I don't have to do the motion anymore.
Sorry, everybody.
What?
I said, I'm sorry, everybody.
Burnt cookies.
I watch a lot of
We already did that one. So moving on to the standings.
I watch a lot.
That's what I totally missed because I was lost.
You've never watched Bruce Lee movies?
Yeah, no, I was talking about the Burnt
the
Cookies
cookies.
recap.
That's what
I
I
was
did that one
reading
first.
my recap up top.
Burnt Cookies locked in the number 1 seed and a bye. Green Solutions victory and Dark Star Dragons and Killer Cards are all tied at 9-4 going into last week here, with a chance to get that second first round bye. Next up, you got Inside at 8-5, all in 5th, all by himself. Then we got Smokers Haven at 7-6, basically locked into that 6th seed because of points and just yeah.
Yeah, I've scored more than everybody in the league.
Yeah, and
Just
because
can't win.
yes, the other people here, yeah, you're all out of here. The Fighting Rabbits at 7-6, over 200 points behind you.
Yeah, fuck you, Jarvis.
Yeah. And then you got Chronic at 5-8, Team 8 at 4-9, Tony Romo at 4-9, Commish 3-10, tanking maybe for Marvin Harrison Jr. because obviously pick one right now is going to tank for Caleb.
2 of those 6 teams are new takeovers.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
Yeah. and
It'll
tank
take a
for
little bit of
Caleb, so,
time.
yeah.
Oh no,
The
I'll
other
be
4
there
you
next
just
year.
suck.
I'll be there next year.
What is
I
going
got
on?
my receiver squad set. I got my
Tanking for MHJ. Oh, yeah,
Watch out,
because I
like my-
guess.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah. That's
Because
true.
if Caleb goes 1-1, you got to assume that,
Harrison's
especially in
going
a,
too.
it's the only way because of it being a 2 QB league that you really would consider Caleb with that 1-1.
For sure.
So, again, we're already assuming it's going to be Marvin Harrison at 2, but you never know. Crazy shit happens. Week 14 matchups. We got Burnt Cookies versus Chronic.
yeah, the number 1 team, and I'm not quitting, and I'm still eliminated.
Killer Cards versus Smokers Haven and what could be a first round preview. Tony Romo versus Team 8 and then battle for the 3rd pick. Basically, a loser gets that 3rd pick. So then we got Dark Star Dragons on a bye week versus Tank for Caleb. Inside Insight versus the Fighting Rabbits. And then Green Solutions victory versus the other bye week, Commish. Dark Star needs to win and outscore Green Solutions victory by 50 points to earn the 2 seed. as long as I don't win. So, Killer Cards needs to win.
I knew you were going to do that 'cause I did it to
I
myself.
know. Killer Cards needs to win and outscore Green Solutions victory by 100 points in order to try to earn the second seed. So I'm pretty well locked in. Basically, I just need to win and then not get outscored by either one of those guys, and I will be in that first round bye. The other matchups are just basically all for seeding, but not much movement can really occur. I think we're all pretty much locked in.
Yep. Yep. And this one, you don't get to pick your opponent. So,
It's just going to be who's 2 and who's 3 and 4. So,
yeah, it'd be 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5. Yep.
yep. So,
Yeah. You're going to probably get that bye. I tried my best.
yeah. Yeah, you fucking smoked me this week, but at least I still put up a decent amount of points to kind of keep myself at least at a decent range and give myself a shot at still getting that 2 seed. Yeah, because Shaden losing, Darkstar losing was huge
Yeah.
because otherwise he would have been basically locked in. So, moving over to your next one, Tony.
All right. We have Fishes League, the one league I'm not going to make the playoffs in all likelihood. Smokers Haven beat Big Fish 127-103. Purdy outscored Dak 42-37, but it wasn't enough. Jets defense outscored the Dallas defense 23-0.
Can you say that again?
Yeah.
I want to hear that from your mouth.
Horrible defense for Dallas until the end. Right at the end, they did what they needed to do to win. It was bad, though. Jarvis opened a can on Little Fishy, 202-78. Nico scored 36, nearly half of Little Fishy's points. Tyreek had 36, Falcons D had 30, Hertz had 27, and Achan had 25. Achan.
Gotta get that.
That was
Like
all
you're
for Jarvis.
exhaling.
Nico was for a Little Fishy and like half his points.
Yeah, just a bit sad.
Yep. House Gordon smoked Wade 191-123. We got Jordan Love scored 32 for Wade, but was outdone by Geno's 41 for House Gordon. Mixon added 29. Puka added 26 in the victory.
I was gonna say, who's puke?
Somebody
Like,
push
I know
play.
you're an Eagles hater, but I didn't think there was an Eagle that scored that many points this week.
Killer Cards defeated Jay Leno 132-64. We have Pittman had 29. Russ had 23. Kyron 20 in the win. And Killer Cards going to have a good playoff run if Kyron keeps doing that kind of shit. Chronic defeated Relax.
Yeah, we did.
160-137.
We did.
Chronic had Debo at 39, Evans at 32, King Henry 27, and Chuba Hubbard at 24.
Yeah, we did.
That was 122 of your 160 from 4 people.
Yeah, it was. And it should have been more because the Dolphins. I was going to put on the Dolphins defense over the Browns, but I didn't.
Chase had 34, Laporta 31, Connor 24, and Evan Ingram 23. That was 112 of 137 for his 4 players for Relax. Yeah, so both teams had 4 players go off, and the rest of the team not really do shit.
Still just enough.
Don Titty beats Queen Fish 174-121. He's grounded.
Oh, totally. I mean, I'm surprised if he's going to even be allowed outside of the house other than school and having to probably work overtime this
They don't
week.
go outside, dude. They play video games.
CD Lamb continues to perform with 34 points. Kamara had 28. Devonta Smith 24. Isaiah Pacheco 23 in the victory. Standings: we got Don Titty and House Gordon tied for first at 10-3. Also tied for the 2 bye spots.
Until then,
Chronic right behind at
Yes!
third at 9-4. We got Killer Cards alone in fourth at 8-5. Big Fish in fifth at 7-6. Then we got a big group. We got Jarvis, Wade, Jay Leno, and Smokers Haven all tied for sixth and the last playoff spot at 6-7. Jarvis has a pretty big points lead.
boo.
We got Queen Fish in 10th at 5-8. Relax in 11th at 3-10. Little Fishy in last at 2-11. And all 3 of those teams are eliminated.
I kind of want to see Wade not make this because all that taking he did for this year, and then it didn't pay off.
Week 14 matchups and playoff implications. We got Don Titty versus Relax. Don Titty most likely can't drop below the 2 seed. He'll lock up the 1 seed with a win. If he does lose, he could still get the 1 seed if House Gordon loses. House Gordon versus Jay Leno. House Gordon wins, he'll lock up a bye week. If he loses and Chronic wins, it'll come down to points. Chronic leads at the moment by 28.
Yep.
Jay Leno needs to win and have Jarvis and Wade lose. And if Smokers Haven wins, Jay Leno needs to be within 19 points of Smokers Haven.
I got lost.
Try to get in.
I got lost there.
Chronic versus Queenfish. Chronic can't finish worse than the 3rd seed.
That's right.
Could still get a bye with a win and a loss from House Gordon, as long as House Gordon doesn't outscore by 28.
Or I
Discuss
could-
that.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Killer Cards versus Wade. Killer Cards cannot improve his 4 seed, but could drop to the 5 seed if he loses, and Big Fish wins and outscores him by 37.
Which in this league can actually happen. These
Yeah,
numbers are
big points because
little.
PPR.
Yeah, these
Yep.
numbers are little.
Yeah, anything over 100 I didn't do, but if it was within 100, I mention it just in case. Big Fish versus Jarvis. Is that what I'm
Oh,
at?
big fish.
Oh, wait. I'll go back to the Killer Cards versus Wade one. Because if Wade wins, he's in the playoffs as the 6th seed. A loss would eliminate him.
Wait a minute, how is that possible?
What's that? Oh, because of the next one. Big Fish versus Jarvis. Big matchup. Big Fish clinches a playoff berth with a win. Probably be the 5 seed. If he loses, he needs Wade to lose and Jay Leno and Smokers Haven to either lose or not to outscore him by a lot.
That must be more than 100.
Currently leads Leno by 48 and Smokers Haven by 67. It is a lot, though. If Jarvis wins, he'll lock up the 5 seed. Loss for Jarvis, and he'll need Wade, Jay Leno, and Smokers Haven to lose, and for Wade to not outscore him by 75. Wade gets in if Jarvis wins, Fish will get knocked out. Oh, if Jarvis and Wade both win, they could knock out Fish. Smokers Haven versus Lil Fishy. Smokers Haven has to win. And then the easiest path after that for the 6th seed would be to have Jarvis, Wade, and Leno all lose. If Leno wins, I would need to outscore him by 19 to get in. Jarvis or Wade win, they're so far ahead of me in points that they would eliminate me. Draft order. 1-1 is Jay Leno by way of Lil Fishy. 1-2 is Relax. 1-3 is Queenfish. 1-4 is Smokers Haven. 5th pick is Jay Leno. 6 is Relax by way of Wade. 7, we've got Jay Leno by way of Jarvis. Pick 8 is Big Fish. Pick 9, Wade by way of Killer Cards. Pick 10 is Chronic. Pick 11 is Jarvis by way of House Gordon. And pick 12 is Wade by way of Don Titty. That's a lot of trades. That's half the first rounds. Been
Well, yeah,
traded.
Wade's are from fucking like 2 years ago. or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that'll
I
do
know
it for Fish's League for the
one
update.
consistency is Chronic is always picking at the end of the round.
Yeah, in that league, we have
Always.
been. Yeah, you guys have
Never
been good in
gets-
that league.
It's because we got 2 brains.
Yep.
instead of 1.
Yeah, let's go with
If I
that.
have a headache, then what's your excuse?
Well, that league's been rough for me. I'll blame it on injuries this year. I lost Chubb, Mike Williams, Anthony Richardson. This year can kiss my ass in that league.
Oh no!
That's how I felt about the winner to take all, especially
Yeah.
starting 0-6. It's just like I just can't keep anybody healthy.
I see, which one was it where Fish started? Was it Hail Mary?
Yep, I got it on here. Don't worry. Hold on.
Okay,
Hold on.
that's the one you're going to. All right, that's
It's the last one we got.
I remember him talking about it, so I was thinking that. Go ahead,
Oh, we're gonna go.
last one.
Hallelujah! Hail Mary, Jane. This week, this week's beatdown is brought to you by Killer Cards.
Oh,
There you go. I forgot to let you do it. That was my probably one chance of getting away with it. That's Killer Cards dissects Massage Watson 167 to 76. Solid day for Killer Cards is Purdy 37, Kyron Williams 18, Chase 26, Nakua 22 lead to this easy dub. Massage Watson didn't play a full lineup, so we won't talk about them.
Don't need to. My team is too beat up.
Smokers Haven takes down Burnt Cookies 155 to 123. Prescott and Kamara combined for 60 points, while Pittman's 22 and Evans 25 added to this win for Smokers Haven.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Hubbub.
That was a good game.
Collins 30, Chargers defense 24, and a combined 34 points from ETN and White were not enough for Burnt Cookies. Chronic caught a big fish, a buck 41 to 112. Tyreek 29, Trevor's 28, McCaffrey's 21, and Pacheco's 20. Got the dub for Chronic. Lost Dell for the rest of the season, and Lawrence probably for a couple of weeks, though.
Ouch.
Yeah. Laporta's 24 and Connor's 22 led Fish's team to defeat. That is a fifth straight loss for Fish after starting the season 7-1.
Damn.
And yeah, it gets better. Wait till we get to the bottom.
That was like you didn't mention it in Brandon's, but you were like 4-1, and now you're like 5-8.
Yeah.
One and seven.
Just insane. 1-7.
I played from the heart.
Wasn't scoring
I
low
played
points
from the
either.
heart,
He just
and
kept getting
Fucking
outscored no
Josh
matter what he
Allen
scored.
throwing interceptions.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to Inside Insight. Did everyone a favor by beating Jarvis 143 to 121. It's always nice to see Jarvis lose no matter what league it's in. Both teams played their best lineups, but Stafford's 29, Mixon's 26, Lamb's 26 was too much for Devontae Smith's 20, and Ingram's 19 to overcome. Two toad lickers walk into a matchup, and one comes out as a commish. Slips by Little Fishy.
Oh, goodness.
67 to 49.
That's gross.
Both teams sucked. Both teams have no chance at playoffs, so moving on.
You guys want to go lick some toad?
Oh, that was good.
That's
shit.
what I was telling you about. I was like, I thought of it, I laughed, I wrote it down, I laughed, I left it in.
Oh, shit.
What ended up being the game of the week? Well, Love Hurts, inches by Maximus.
You mean
102.92 to 102.28.
Damn.
Still not as close as mine.
Love Hurts got lucky that Christian Kirk got hurt. Otherwise, he was not winning this game, obviously.
Internet doctors said that he twisted one of his testes. Testicle torsion or some. I forget
Ooh.
but it was the core injury is what came out.
Yeah, but still, can you imagine?
He's a doctor. I don't know.
So it like squished his nuts.
I
I don't know. That would hurt.
Splatted his
That
balls
would
like,
suck.
ow. Yeah.
Yeah, that would hurt to have to run at full speed. Or just get tackled and land on your stomach.
So he landed like with his
Every
legs
time.
coming down together like that. That's why
Just
people were saying.
squished him.
Love Hurts had Hurts 25, AJ Brown 15, Fergalicious 16 to escape this win. Mike Simus had Henry 24, Colts D 20, Howell 17 to get robbed of this win.
Probably better for him, honestly.
Standings, Chronic, Smokers Haven, and Inside Insight have all clinched a bye, or have all
I
clinched a
was
spot,
sweet.
but no buys are given yet.
Yeah, 'cause
these
we're
are
all
10 and
fucking
3.
tied.
10 and 3.
Yeah, we're all fucking tied.
Well, yeah, 2 of us are guaranteed it, though.
Yeah. Yep.
Love Hurts, win and you're in. Killer Cards, win and you're in. Burnt Cookies, win and you're in. Jarvis, win and a Burnt Cookies loss. Big Fish, win and both Burnt Cookies and Jarvis lose. Commish, Mike Simis, sounds watching. Little Fishy, Lamanada.
Yeah, last week all the 9 and 3s played a 7 and 5,
And
and
we
all
all
the
won.
9 and 3s won.
Yeah, it was crazy. This next week's even gonna be fun too. So
Week 14 matchups. Commish versus Inside Insight. This is the bye week for Inside Insight. Burnt Cookies versus Killer Cards. Chronic versus Maximus. Smokers Haven versus Massage Watson. This is a bye week for Smokers. Jarvis versus Little Fishy. Another bye week for Jarvis. So half these teams don't even have to play it, really. The only game that really matters is Love Hurts versus Big Fish. Both teams must win. Period. Nope. Well, I guess you could tie and you might get in.
Well, Love Hurts is basically in.
Yeah.
just with points, but
It all has to trickle like way
Yeah.
down there for him to get out. But he
Yep.
did not clinch yet, so
Yeah, Killer Cards and Burnt Cookies should also be a good matchup this week. So that'll be a big one because they're both winning in.
they both need it. Yeah, it'll be interesting last week of the season in this one. We'll see what happens.
this is probably the
See
best,
how that bye
best
shakes
league
out.
of all the leagues.
Yeah.
This is probably the best one.
Everybody's really tight. Yep.
Like tight, like cool.
All right. Well, we'll go on to our picks. Updated totals. We got Coop still leading the way at 119.
Actually, I don't think you did mine right. Do you still have like the teams in? Oh, it still added it. Okay,
Yeah, I just left the matchups
I picked.
that you picked. Yeah, since I just left it instead of deleting in the other part of it.
Okay. I
Yeah,
was
we
confused.
went. We both had 9. Andy had 8. So you're at 119. I'm at 113, and Andy's at 99. Don't follow Andy's picks.
Follow mine, and then take your money to the other side.
Picks with his heart too much.
Yeah, I do.
All
All
right.
right.
Gotta have passion. I have passion.
Passion for losing
I have
money.
passion for these teams. I love every single
Yeah.
one of them.
All right, starting off Thursday night here.
Let's
we got
not.
the Pats at the Steelers.
what?
Oh, this is gonna be so bad.
It's an ugly game, but I am going to go ahead and take the Steelers.
That's
I think.
Trubisky
Yep.
versus Zappy.
Well, or who knows? It might end up being Mac Jones.
That's gross. Yeah, give me the Steelers. They got a good defense. It might be another 6-0 game or something. But that's
It very
gonna be
well
gross.
could be.
I'm not looking.
Or it's going to be whoever's defense can score.
Good thing is tomorrow we got Lakers versus Pelicans in the semifinal of the in-season tournament for the NBA. So fuck Thursday night football.
Well, as long as Zion's playing, it might be fun to watch.
Should be. If they're in the semifinals, he must be.
So, Andy,
What's up?
who you taking?
Steelers.
My bad.
Steelers. I thought you were gonna kick me for a minute. God damn
Kick
it!
the table
You're like
instead.
way down in that chair. Like, what are you trying to do? Kick me or what?
This table's unstable too. Kicked the
Luckily,
wrong
I'm
part.
with it.
Everything collapses.
Luckily, I'm way on
That'd
the
be
hill. Yeah. Okay. Weak.
Next up, we got Tampa Bay at Atlanta. You guys know I'm going Homer, so
Huh.
I'm
No,
picking.
I'm
I'm
going
picking
Tampa.
last. I'm gonna pick last every time since I'm dead last.
Oops.
What?
What did I just?
But I already have my team pretty much. What I'm picking. You already picked a Buck.
Yeah, I'm going
I
Tampa.
took Bucks.
fuck you both.
Yeah, I'm going. Baker's gonna get this figured out.
They're gonna lose. Atlanta's gonna end up going like 10-7.
Yeah. If you guys get to double-digit wins, I will be fucking shocked.
It's the only way I see Arthur Smith keeping his job, so I have a feeling they'll.
Jeez, I wouldn't root for that then.
Dun, 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 dun.
I just want to see us make the playoffs and win the division.
Yeah.
I just want to have something to actually
It's
be happy
nice to
for.
be in the playoffs.
You guys were there. Remember that Tom Brady was?
Fuck that. He deflates balls, especially Roger Goodell's.
He's retired. We
Next
don't
up,
have to talk about that guy.
we got Detroit at Chicago,
I'm going Detroit.
as am I.
Yep.
All right. Next up, I got the interesting one here. We got Indy versus Cincy. We're gonna make Andy go first on this
We're
one.
not.
Yeah, we are.
Nope. I love them both.
Oh, that's gross.
I love them
Indy
both.
versus
I'll
Cincy.
go first. I got Colts.
We got the Colts.
Can I
will
take
agree.
Cincy if we get Browning from this last week?
There's no ifs in this.
Time out.
Oh man, the Colts
Time
got a
out.
good defense.
If we're gonna do that, we need to go back to
No
picking.
JT. I'm going Cincy. I am going
You're gonna go
Cincy.
Cincy. I'm taking the Colts. I think Minshew Mania is gonna continue to prevail, and
Yeah.
I think they're gonna try to make a last push towards that division.
I gotta do some crazy picks here. I gotta get caught up. Gotta do some.
Next up, we got Jags at the Browns. I'm taking the Jags in this one.
See the picture they showed of Burrow and Deshaun Watson side by side. Burrow's in a sling with his arm and shit, sitting on the sideline with the tablet next to the other quarterbacks, and Deshaun Watson's up in the booth
Oh,
sitting there
yeah,
with his
I did
shades
see
on, like, just chilling.
Just chilling. Like, yeah, I ain't.
Like, yeah, we know who cares about the team and who got paid, and could care less.
Burrow got paid. At least he's still down
But he
there.
cares. Yeah.
Andy, man,
shoot.
taking your Jaguars.
Well, I haven't gave up yet. I might as well keep going. What
That's
even
Flacco,
sucks,
right? Flacco for the Browns still.
Had the Jags won that, they would have been the number 1 seed in the AFC.
Yeah, but T-Law went down. I think they're going to step up a little bit this week. I think they'll still find a way to win. As much as I would like to say,
With Bethard,
yeah, Mr. Beathard.
he had a hurt wrist. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He had a hurt wrist.
Beating too hard.
ETN can run the ball.
Yeah.
I'm going Browns.
You're going to go with the Browns and the old man Flacco?
Yep. Give me the Browns. I think Trevor Lawrence sits, and I don't think it looks good for Bethard.
Oh, well, if it switches, if he doesn't, can
Nope. I'm just going Browns. Give me Browns.
asking now because
Next up, we got Panthers at the Saints. I think this is pretty easy. I think the Saints are going to
Yeah.
absolutely destroy them.
Guess who we get to see this week? Yep. Jameis Winston.
I was going to say Bryce Young because I'm
Because
going
it sounds like
Panthers.
Derek Carr with second concussion in a month. He probably isn't going to play.
I'll go Panthers.
Probably not.
I'll go Panthers. I got to get caught up.
Yeah,
That's not the way to do it.
Hey, man.
I mean, Jameis is going to throw the ball to everybody. I
He
mean,
is, but
his
he's gonna throw a
receivers,
couple
the other teams,
touchdowns.
people. I mean, the fans. He'll throw
He'll
it to
throw a
everybody.
couple to Olave and only one to the
Let's throw a
Panthers.
couple, I was going to say a couple of the Panthers, 4 pick sixes.
He'll give us a 4-4 game or 4-4-4, 4 touchdowns, 400 yards, and 4 interceptions.
I'm worried about this next one.
All right. Next up, we got Texans at the Jets.
With Zach Wilson back.
Wilson's back.
Elf Hunter.
Back, ladies and
You can't
gentlemen.
bench him now, right? I mean, you can't bench him during the game where you begged him to come back and play. You didn't want to.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want to
They
get
begged
hurt.
him to come back and play. You can't bench him now if he looks bad, right? He needs to go out there and just call all of his own plays. Like, fuck you, coach. I'm calling what I want to call. I'm just
Pulling
going to go
Aaron
out here
Rodgers.
and run my shit. Let's see what happens. What are you going to do? You can't bench me. Like, you begged me to play. You already
Well,
seen
they-
what happens if I don't play.
Well, and they cut Tim Boyle.
Yeah.
He got cut, and they signed Brett Rippin.
Or as the footballers call him, Brett Rippin' Farts. Good shit. I'm going Texans.
Yeah, as am I.
I'm going Jets. Yes, baby. That's 2 of them catching up on your asses.
2 more wrong.
Not even. It's
So
Zach Wilson. I believe.
He's all about the MILF Hunter. I think Andy's kind of
shit.
jealous of him.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Rams at the Ravens.
I know who you guys are picking, so I'll go ahead and pick the Rams.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens.
As am I, because I think that's an easy win here.
Yeah, okay, each other.
See, guys, if you see how this is going,
Yeah, you see how
pick
it's
the
going?
opposite of Andy's picks.
Pick the opposite of mine, and you're gonna have 5 wins
Golden.
next week.
To me, this next one is going to be interesting because I really don't know how to go on this next one. Vikings at the Raiders.
Dobbs versus O'Connell.
Yep.
I'm going Vikings.
I'm going Raiders.
You guys, give me an argument.
We got Jefferson back for the Vikings.
Okay.
Yeah,
We haven't
Max
seen
Crosby on
Jefferson for a
defense.
while, so
Yeah, Max Crosby on defense.
I'm just hoping it doesn't take too many targets away from Hawkinson. Take him away from Addison.
Got Devontae Adams. Got Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, let's go ahead. I'll take the Vikings as much as I hate it because I don't think either team deserves to win.
Oh, come on now. Someone deserves it. And everlasting God stop.
We'll go up go up to the should be one of the more fun games this week.
The
Seattle at San Fran.
Easy pick of the
I think
week.
it's going to be a massacre.
Yep.
I think it'll be a good game because
Massacre
division
by
games
San
are always
Francisco
different.
49ers, the
San
best
Fran's
team
gonna-
in the NFL.
They are. They're the best team in football right now.
Yeah,
Your
I mean, I'm
future
taking them, but I think it's going to be
Super Bowl
the
champs.
probably one of the better games to watch because I think division matchups are always just a little bit more fun.
It could be.
And then so
I want San Fran to win it for the simple fact McCaffrey gets a ring.
Oh.
Just like when Stafford got it with the Rams, That's the only reason why I wanted the Rams to win. Stafford deserved it. McCaffrey deserved one. That motherfucker.
He should come to the Cowboys.
So does
Hell
Calais
no.
Campbell. He came to Atlanta this year.
Yeah, you're right.
He's on defense. He deserves a ring. He's played in the league for
We should have went
14
to
years.
Atlanta.
That's not his. That's his fault. You
wanted the money. All right, this next game should
This should be the
at least beginning of the year. You would have thought so for sure. The way the Bills are looking lately.
I know I don't want to pick them, but
Well,
I
the
have
Chiefs
to
haven't looked great either.
No, they haven't.
So I mean, the way both these teams, it's really a big game at this point for both teams because
Both teams, oddly enough, have been kind of relying on their defense. It's a little different.
Yeah, that's it.
well,
they-
it has been for
like-
especially the Bills. I mean, because Josh Allen can't stop turning the
Just
ball
keeps
to the other
giving it
team.
to the other team.
Yeah,
He's the
I
number one
know.
quarterback in fantasy. But he also the number one turnover guy in the league. I think, or right there with
Yeah.
Sam Howell.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It is at the Chiefs, and so I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the home team in this.
That's
just
what I'm doing.
because
I'm going Bills. Yeah, baby.
I'm going to go with the road
Could be the
boys.
week you catch up a bunch.
Dude, this is it, man. I got to, man.
Could be.
This
We'll
could
see.
be
Or
your
he's
guys'
going to be
like 3-4 to win.
way
Yeah.
behind.
Well, I have to every week. I have to go big now.
All right, next we got Broncos at the Chargers. I'm taking the Broncos just because the Chargers.
Yeah, I got the
you put up
Chargers,
6
baby.
points against New England.
Who would have thought that at the beginning of the season too? I'm going Broncos too.
I'm going Chargers.
I hate it.
Chargers. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
Touch that
at the
six
beginning
on
of the
your ass.
season, totally would have taken the Chargers. But after watching that last performance against a really, really bad New England team, and you put up 6 points,
Yeah. Now I think the next one's easy.
Yeah, it is. Eagles.
It's Cowboys all day.
Eagles. Ah, yes,
Eagles
yeah. I'm
at
catching
Cow-
another one. Who won the last game?
I am
can't
actually
remember
going to
that.
The
take
one in-
the
the one in
Cowboys
Philly?
at
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, the Eagles won the one in Philly just
Okay.
barely.
That's all right. Win's
Yeah.
a win, right? NFL.
And that's again why I think I'm going to take the home team. This is just
out.
one of those. It's a
Took
division
Eagles?
game.
I took the Eagles, baby.
Sunday
How
night.
many? Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, baby.
So Andy's gonna end up with like 3 right this week.
Laugh now, fuckers, when I have my perfect sheet.
That'd be crazy.
Next one I think is probably one of the easier games of the
the
week
next
here.
two are the easiest. I got
These are
Dolphins.
Both Monday
Yeah.
Night Football. Titans at Dolphins, and then Packers at Giants.
I got Dolphins and Packers.
Yep, same.
Yeah, that's what I am going.
It's actually
Well,
not
you guys want to fucking pick the same
not
shit,
gonna
but-
be very
Yeah.
good games Monday night.
Yeah.
honestly.
It,
I
it's
don't
weird
know. I
that they
kind of want
have
to see
two
Jordan
though.
Love. He's been tearing it up.
Yeah,
a
he's
little
been.
bit.
And he's gonna continue it against the
Dolphins.
Giants.
Dolphins are always fun to watch too.
They are offensively. They just
A ton.
destroy people.
A ton, but if right now, offensive rookie of the year, who you giving it to right now?
I'd have to look at the numbers. I mean, because
I mean,
Achan's
it's probably C.J. Stroud.
What?
Yeah.
What about Laporta?
I mean, Laporta's been a stud.
Yeah,
Those
I was
are-
going to
those are
say
the two
Stroud
that I
and
have,
Laporta
like,
are
those are
probably
1
the
and
two.
2.
Stroud and
Stroud and
Laporta.
Laporta, but I got Laporta above Stroud right now.
Couple good rookie receivers.
But honestly, it's really Stroud at this point, unless he absolutely melts
Yeah.
down.
Stroud and Laporta, I'd give those two.
Achan would probably the
If he could have stayed healthy,
Yeah,
Yeah,
the games he's played, he's been really fucking
Fantastic.
good. Really good.
I think he's got a touchdown in every game he's played.
Possible. He's got a bunch of them.
Yeah, he does.
well, they score a lot of
They
points.
do
so-
that. Yeah, Waddle's really the one kind of getting left out.
Yeah, it almost makes you wonder what
Mostert's-
he's going to want to do.
Yeah, Mostert scoring a ton. Chan
Yeah, but
scoring a
Tyreek's-
ton. Tyreek
says
scoring a
he's
ton.
Retiring once his
Contracts up.
which is
that's-
what next year, right?
No, I think it's
2 years.
2 more years.
He's
After.
got 2 years left on his deal.
That's a long
'Cause
time.
he'll be, I think he'll be 29 when his contract expires, which technically still leaves him eligible to try out for the Olympics.
Oh, yeah?
Because he could just win, what is it,
Speaking of
2028?
Olympics. Be a little
old to go run track then.
Speaking of Olympics, did you
He's
see
in
Brock
shape.
Lesnar's daughter?
Oh, the shot
Broccoli?
He said it. He said it, not me. Dude, she
Do
put
not
a new,
come for me. That was Coop.
No, his name is Z. He lives right here. I'll trail you. Just hook me up. I'll bring you to
No,
his
dude,
house.
that's brutal. She's huge.
Yeah, dude, she broke
I
a
would
record
not-
for shot put in Colorado State or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I would not
Yeah.
fuck with her.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
gonna
and
fuck with
especially
any
if you know
Lesnar.
who her dad is, like
Period.
True.
one guy would want to approach her, especially if you know who her dad is. You're gonna be
Right.
like,
And she
Like,
looks
how
like
would you
if
even?
you just
Let's say you're gonna marry her. How do you even
Like-
talk to him?
squished Lesnar down into a shorter person and threw a wig on.
yeah,
Like, there you go. There's your daughter, buddy.
yeah.
Dude,
She,
he said it, man. He said,
well, again, like I said, that's just one of those people. Like you don't want to talk to them just because of who their dad is. Like I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Exactly.
Get my
I'm just
ass
repeating
whooped.
what I saw on Twitter. All right. Well, we'll be back with you guys next week, 7:30 on Wednesday for the Week 14
your
recap,
playoffs
playoff
will be
preview.
set.
Yeah, we'll preview
Dun,
the
dun,
playoff
dun,
matchups. Let's see what else.
Maybe we'll start talking about real playoff scenarios in the real
Yeah.
NFL too.
Yeah,
we
follow
need
us
to,
on X.
we need to start
605
thinking
Token
about
Podcast.
some actual, like, going back to our other.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now fantasy regular season's winding down. We'll start doing some
Regular football.
dynasty
Yeah,
shit.
if you guys know anything of what
Yep.
you want to see, say something.
Yeah, shoot us a message or whatever. If there's something you guys want to hear us talk about.
Again, we're on X.
Yeah.
Send us anything through YouTube or through our email at
Yep.
smokershavenpodcast@gmail.com.
605 Token Podcast at
Sorry,
Gmail.
60.
And we're on TikTok.
I don't know. You guys got that?
Coop's got that.
Smokers Haven Fantasy Football.
I don't,
Podcast.
All right.
I don't want to be.
Have a good
TikTok
week,
famous.
everybody.
Later.
Deuce.
Stay high.
Always. Oh, and this is for the CFP.
Oh, and it's just got shut off.
bit.
Oh, jeez.
Drop it like it's hot.
Whoa, do not.
OnlyFans coming
You guys
soon.
didn't see that
I'll
no-hand
throw out
clap
my
out
back
there,
if
did
I
you?
try to do
That was
that.
a no-hand clap, I repeat.